Question 1006. What is the funniest/worst pet name you have heard?
This probably isn't the funniest or the best, but it makes for a funny story. My mom was a nurse, and she got a Christmas card one year from a family that she worked with, and they were the Pop family. Their last name was Pop, and they had the card was a house, and it had a different name on each window of the house for each person that lived in the family. This was before photos on cards, and one of the windows said Lolly, and everyone was oh no, they didn't name their daughter Lollipop, did they? But no, it was the dog.
Manda.
Robert Reed has a cat named Fuckstick.
Was it always called Fuckstick?
What?
Was it always called Fuckstick?
Yep. That's
what does Robert do with his Fuckstick?
Especially because it's a cat. That's the best.
So sorry. Let me just clarify the question here. I'm not going to say funny, but worst name for a pet I've ever heard. I'm not going to repeat on it, but there was a story about it the other day on that they've removed the gravestone for this thing. The Dan Busters mascot dog, which I'm not going to say the name of.
I have no idea what it was.
It was a black dog, and it began with N.
Oh,
so that's the worst. Not the funniest, the worst.
Yep.
That is horrible.
Yeah, it was famous. Famous dog of the Dan Busters from World War II. That was the name of the squadron's dog, and there was a story about it the other day because they've removed that because of the name.
Mm. Right. Donald Head says, my sister's dog was named Go-Go in the 1960s. B says, some cats are great and some dogs are vicious arseholes. Yeah, but dogs are still better.
Yeah, dogs are always better. Sorry, Pete. I love you to death, but fuck me, cats suck.
Seraphim says, I called one of my cats Dickface. Sweet little thing. Had a huge dick marking on her face. I miss Dickface. Doorknob says, Shithead was the name of a dog. They like to say, come here, shithead. Want to play fetch, shithead. The dog really loved its name. Nerdy.
That's a tough one. I can't think of any weird pet names or anything like that. The only strange name that comes to mind is when I used to do a delivery round to people. I used to have to deliver something to a Mr. Diath, which of course is written Mr. Death.
Fair enough. Manda.
I already answered.
Give us a better one.
A better one than Fuckstick?
Yeah.
I don't have a better one than Fuckstick. Sorry. You answer.
Math Pig.
I call Manda Pet. I called her Silly Moo the other day, and she thought I was calling her, insulting her and calling her a cow.
Well, yes.
Silly Moo does not mean you're a cow. Silly Moo is not the same as silly cow. Silly Moo is an affectionate way of saying, oh, aren't you silly, honey?
You know that saying was created for a television show to get around calling a woman a silly cow.
I looked it up and I seen that, but it's not what it is used as now.
So you were calling me a cow then?
No, I sent you the fucking definition. It's an affectionate way to say you're being silly.
Actually, Arithmetic Bacon's one of the sillier pet names I've heard.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
I think Mathematic has quite a lot of pet names. Pork Papa and
yeah. Cosine Swine.
It's one of the. I just think it's very irony though with the origin of that particular slang term though, because if anyone knows the show in question, they had no problems with really, really bad racial slurs, but calling a woman a cow was too much.
Yep.
That was so if anyone was wondering, that was Till Death Us Do Part, which that won't mean anything to Americans, but there was their own version of that, and that they had a watered down version of Alf Garnett called Archie Bunker. So if that
You saw that.
I'm going to wet myself. Right. Dawn Uphead says, I don't know, cats are pretty vicious arseholes, and they like to flaunt it too. Seraphim says, dogs do too, oddly. Seraphim says, dogs are always the best. Yeah, I think there might be a war about to break out. B says, met a guy yesterday, older guy with a cane. He said his wife calls him Flash. Come on, Flash, let's go, Flash. That sounds interesting. Sammy says, I knew a man that called his dog Pot. That's a pretty weird name for a pet.
His full name is Pothead. Get it right.
Mr. Pothead.
Oh no, he's not a mister. No. Asshole.
Sorry, Sir Pothead.
Stop being so mean to Pot. Fuck.
What did Pot do yesterday that you near fucking fell off the bed? You were laughing that hard. Right? There's flies in the room, and Pot's staring at a fly, watching it intently, and then runs at it and jumps and headbutts straight into the radiator.
Behind
In Fort Wayne,
I just see the dog go right, like face first, right into the radiator.
That's Mathic's dog. They take after their owners, apparently.
Went for a walk the other day. He decided to get out of the house. Well, he didn't get out of the house. Someone left the door open. He went for a walk. He was gone for at least a half hour, 40 minutes.
In Fort Wayne, Johnny Appleseed is really big. When they renamed the minor league baseball team, they called them the Tin Caps, and their mascot was Johnny Appleseed with a tin pot on his head, and so a lot of people call them the Potheads.
B says, dogs are needy. I can leave my cats for 3 days and they're fine. Still love to see me when I come home. I could leave my dog for 3 days. She wouldn't be happy.
I leave my dog for fucking 20 minutes and she loses her shit. See?
There we go. There's proof that dogs are better right there.
Yeah. He's only here because I have treats. That's it.
Someone's trying to get up on your lap. Come on.
Dawn Uphead says, a pig calls his pet a cow. This is like a behind the green door unpublished chapter of Animal Farm. I'm so confused.
Oh boy.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.